Next question I have to answer is what's going to happen to Boerboels who do not pass their appraisal? I would like to say when you mean pass, maybe that they're either disqualified or score less than 75%. I have here with me Jambal Jafar. We had him appraised at the last appraisal a couple of months ago, and he was not appraisal ready. But we had to do it because we needed to put him in a breeding program, and we wanted to test his direction of breeding. So doing that, if I'm not mistaken, he scored about 81%. But if you look at him, he's not an 81% dog. The older he's getting, he's maturing. And even at the appraisal, I think he was about 16 months or something. You know, as a puppy, he grew so quick, and we were almost getting his pasterns messed up. So we had to slow down his food, cut down his weight a little bit, so that his pasterns are back up. And if you can see his pasterns, he's got very good pastern standing. And we had to do that to shaping him out. And at the time for appraisal, he wasn't in the best of form. So he didn't do too well. So I always try to tell people, like I had a friend who had this female who scored, I think 70 or 80 something. And, you know, it was obvious he didn't feel so good about it. And I told him to go back and reappraise the dog, and the dog will score well. And guess what? At the next appraisal, she scored 85. That's the stud registered dog. As long as it's not a disqualifying fault, as long as it's not an eliminating fault. If it is whereby volume, bulking, movement, most of these things can be walked around. You know, feeding, exercising, leaving them to roam and run around free. All these things add up to make the dogs pretty okay and pretty good. So if you ask me, I would tell you, if it's not a disqualifying fault, if it's not an eliminating fault, do not give up. Get your dog back reappraised. And make sure you are reappraising your dog when your dog is about 3 years old, because the Boerboels are very late maturers. I've seen Boerboels transform from 2 years old to 3 years old. Their heads take a different shape. They had a bad top line, their top line straightened out. I've seen a lot of transformation between 2 and 3 years old in the 26 years of working with the breed. So I would advise you not to be very quick to give up on your dog. The older your dog gets, the better it is. As long as, I keep repeating, it's not a disqualifying or eliminating fault, trust me, your dog can pull through at the next appraisal. I'm not one who is very quick to allow my dogs getting for appraisal at very early ages, because I'm not also one of those people who are so quick to want to breed the dogs when they're very young. But at the same time, some people just want to say, I just want to see what my dog is going to score at the first appraisal. Never let the first appraisal result, like what's the word right now? Make you sad or make you say, you know what, I'm done with the breed. You know, just keep hope alive and keep trying. And at the end of the day, you should have good results.